Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. I'm Jonathan Freedman, and our next guest is Aditi Maheshwari with Sponsors of the Future. Welcome to Radio Entrepreneurs.
Hi, Jonathan. Thanks for having me today.
Wonderful to have you on. Why don't you start by telling us a little bit about your fabulous organization and what it is that you do?
Sure. I'm from Sponsors of the Future, which is a 501(c)(3) organization founded in Rhode Island. We create programming to empower the neurodivergent community to live independent lives locally and globally. Our key mission is to connect the different stakeholders to form, ecosystems that support the neurodivergent community, mainly through education, advocacy, and inclusion. And for Sponsors of the Future, I am the head of sponsorship with them.
Now, I would imagine when you say the neurodivergent community, are you talking about all ages across the age spectrum? Are you talking predominantly about adults? Where is your focus?
Our key focus is the younger generation, the teens, the children who go to school right now, mainly because we see them as our future, and we want to equip them with what they need to have a better future, provide them with the resources they need. So when we say neurodivergent, it's like a non-medical term that we use to, everyone's brain thinks differently, and it's anyone who has ADHD, or they could have autism, anything in that spectrum, they all fall under this. So day in and day out, we meet children who go through this, teens, adolescents, entering the workforce. That's our main focus, but we're surely open to, anyone who wants to join us and anyone who needs help.
So tell us about how your mission and what it is you're doing applies to business. What's your connection to the business community? Because as you said, you're a 501(c)(3). It sounds like you focus on individuals in terms of a service perspective, but what is it? Where does business come into the mix?
Sure, there are a couple of things here. SOF is dedicated to working with communities and businesses to create a more significant impact, as I mentioned, for the neurodivergent community. We want businesses to participate with us to educate the world about building emotional connections with this community. As business leaders, as educators, as caregivers, as parents, we're all part of this ecosystem, and we truly believe that we need to come together to, mainly through our mission, which is education, advocacy, and inclusion, to provide a much brighter and independent future for this community.
I love the symbolism of the yellow. Talk about brightness, and the colors in your logo obviously represent that. Tell us a little bit and inform our listeners about the range of services that you are providing to the community.
Sure. We have a couple of programs that we run currently. So our key goal is to benefit children with disabilities to learn important life skills and empower them to be independent. So on our ongoing inclusive programs include the Career Path Prep program, which is to facilitate long-term success through career mentoring, and mainly to highlight also companies like Microsoft who take strong initiatives for their inclusivity mission. So, we invite everyone or anyone to reach out to us, any company that's taking such initiatives. We'd love to, share their views, share what they do, similar job related profiles for the neurodivergent community, and spread the word out for them. Another interesting program that we also have is called SOF Star Spotlight, where we celebrate life's achievements and motivate kids and teens to pursue their goal while providing inspirational stories about others. So recently we featured a young girl from middle school who goes above and beyond to make sure everyone around her is treated equally and with kindness. So we just feel that people deserve that spotlight. They need to learn from these stories, and we'd love to again spread the word out there. So if there's anyone, feel free to reach out.
Now, are the programs geared towards individuals? Are they group-based? How do the programs work? And I guess a follow-up question to that, as a nonprofit, are you funded through participant in the programs paying fees, or is that funded through sponsorships and other means, government programs, etc.? If you could just elaborate on that a little bit.
Well, that's a great question. We are a couple of things. I think there were two parts to your question. So I'll answer how we are funded and how we are, how we get sponsorships. Mainly, we rely on the business community to help us with this. So starting from corporate sponsorship, where we have multiple layers of sponsorship options for businesses. We also have businesses that support us in kind donations. So we use their products for fundraising. And with the generosity of these sponsors, we are able to spread awareness about our mission and why it's important for neurodivergent community to be provided with these proper resources. Additionally, we are always coming up with multiple events and campaigns, such as on 4th of July, we had Fuel Your Independence Day campaign. We are currently running Caring for the Caregivers campaign, it's to support me time for the caregivers who go above and beyond to support the neurodivergent community. So we hosted a special event for Emerson College Best Buddies, and just for their volunteers and buddies to participate through the Caring for the Caregivers campaign.
Oh, wonderful! So you really partner with other nonprofit organizations that are supporting the community, the population that you support.
Yes, absolutely. Not just nonprofits, definitely nonprofits who have a similar mission. But along with that, also, for example, we are having a fundraising workout session at Orange Theory to encourage healthy minds and healthy bodies. So that's our goal. We want, we're a young organization. We are proactively running campaigns to meet our mission, and we have amazing sponsors that support us, like some just to name a few leading skincare brands like Dr. Jart, Dermafirm, Puripot also, which is a health and wellness brand, or Nail Pop, which is a fun, it's a nail art printer, and BDMT Global, which is dedicated to sponsor, 100% of its time for marketing services for SOF. And we are all in it together to spread our word and spread the awareness about our mission.
So let me ask you, Aditi, does it come both ways, where you come up with creative ideas for organizations to sponsor, but you also entertain organizations coming to you and saying, hey, we've got a great idea for an event, or we've got a great idea for how we'd love to get engaged with you? Are you open to those types of engagements as well?
Absolutely. I'm so excited even while you're saying that, because yes, we are totally open to receiving new ideas, new anyone who's interested in any way or form that can contribute to this cause. It's our mission. We are all in it together. You could be an educator, you could be a teacher, you could be a parent, you could be a business, a medical device, anything that you think that can be formed, be a part of this organization. We are happy to talk to you, learn more about you, and spread the word. So
great. So tell us, Aditi, what's the best way for somebody to get in touch with you? What's the best way for somebody to engage with you if they're interested in finding out more about what Sponsors of the Future does, and what the possibilities are? I bet somewhere in your mission or somewhere in your tagline that the possibilities are unlimited, right?
Yes.
So,
that's true.
What's the best way for somebody to get in touch with you? And is it just if I have an idea or a thought, all the way up to I want to sponsor X?
Oh, that's amazing. I'd love any and all of those. So the best way to get in touch with us would be through our website, which is sponsorsofthefuture.org. And also, you can email me at aditi@sponsorsofthefuture.org. Additionally, we are a local foundation that started small and rapidly growing to make a difference globally. I invite all of you to join our movement and help us, create this impact that we're looking to do for the neurodivergent community. So anyone and everyone, please feel free to reach out to us. We'd be happy to hear from you.
Sounds wonderful. Just one question, because you said global in reach. I'm curious, are you doing events, or are you partaking truly on a global scale, or do you have, if not operations, events, engagement around the world?
As of now, it's a great question. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, as of now, we are global because we're acting and imparting our services locally. However, our sponsors are global. Like as I mentioned, Dr. Jart, Puripot, they're from Korea, and Nail Pop, they're another global company. So a lot of international companies sponsoring us and trying to join us in our mission. And yes, hopefully in future we will have more global events planned as well.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like you're off to I don't want to say a wonderful start, but wonderful progress along the progression of growing an organization. We wish you continued success. Our guest has been Aditi Maheshwari, Head of Sponsorship for Sponsors of the Future. It's been a wonderful pleasure having you on Radio Entrepreneurs.
Thank you, Jonathan. It was great being here.
And we'll be right back with another segment on Radio Entrepreneurs.